There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans start oppressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Flaming meteor!
Begin!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
My head, get behind me!
Not today!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Hurricane, leave the charge!
Try harder! They smite with black and
Hurricane!
Healing
All right.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Where was I?
Thank you for all your help.
In a bind?
Don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my
Rain
back.
Alpha!
Water, hear my call!
Flame inside me, yours to be let free!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Glacial Spear!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Going in. Danger!
Bloody howling! Not today! On your knees! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm all stopped up! Don't mind if I do!
I'm ready!
Yodeling!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
You're mine!
I never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha! Crush!
Blizzard Blow!
Blow away! Rending you apart! Sword Rain
Hear
Alpha!
my call!
Eat bloody howling!
Spread!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's evil! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me!
Switch to
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon form!
Do it!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Out of my way!
Time!
Going in!
Water, hear my call!
Dance on the way!
Glacial Spear!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Damn it!
Vacuum blade!
Hurricane! Plenty left! Here! Laser blow!
Mirage!
Flaming
Prepare
meteor!
to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Bloody howling!
Mirage! Sword ring out!
I'm all stocked up!
Elusive
This one's
deity.
mine! Look sharp!
I'll smash you!
This one's
No,
our Lord's power never ceases to amaze me.
Former Lord. I'm as regular as the next man.
Yeah, take the next man who used to be a lord.
Sword ring out!
I'm ready!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Hurricane strike!
Mirage!
Beast assault!
Okay, here I go.
Lacerating tactic! This one is mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danons?
I'd say it's likely. which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Hurricane
Insects just stay on the ground.
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Can you take it?
Radiant Searing
I can
Flame!
carve
Stay
through
calm. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
On guard. Back into the fray. Do it! This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane strike.
On your knees.
I never miss.
This one's all mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Igneous
I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Reinforcements?
Sword Rain Alpha! Rending you apart! Take this!
Hurricane strike.
Crush!
Havoc thrust. Not on my watch.
Negative gauge! Sword Rain Alpha! You
Flaming meteor. Igneous discharge. Ready to go.
Dragon Swarm! Burn! Dragon Swarm! We did it!
Are they calling reinforcements?
Thin them out. Don't get surrounded.
I'm not done!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Hurricane strikes.
I'm in your death, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Flaming meteor. Make it rain.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! More?
By the power of
Come on!
mine. Without a trace.
Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Look sharp.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Burning.
Burn!
Look sharp.
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
By the power
More
of flame.
Sucrals?
Keep calm and take them down. Art sealed.
You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Try harder!
Have this. Mega
Strike!
By the power of flame.
Sword Rain Alpha!
That'll bring you down.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
One more.
Eternal Devastation!
Make it rain.
Grilling
Sword
shield.
Rain Alpha!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. Shine.
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
Regeneration.
Hurricane strike.
Regenerate. On your knees.
Ignite!
On guard. One more.
We did it!
Mega
Allow me to air
Sword Rain
You made short work of that one.
I'm sorry.
Having trouble
keeping up?
So I'm right behind.
No more. You're feistier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Dramatic, but fair.
Sword Rain Alpha!
captivity.
Make it rain!
Demon's Descent.
Flashing Fang! More?
Let them
Stop!
Thank you.
Rising
On
Thunder!
your knees.
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Rending you apart!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
More?
Benediction.
Not today! Okay, here I go!
By the power of radiant series.
Eternal Devastation!
Make it rain.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
this! Catapult! Stardust! Rising Falcon! Here I come!
Hurricane Pile Driver!
You're finished!
Crescent Moon!
Soaring Alpha! Double Demon
Make
Fist!
it
Fluidity of your movement.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
My turn! Stardust!
Shattering Pieces! Resonate with the earth!
Watch it! I never miss!
Blade inside me!
I'm
You're
ready!
to be
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I've been doing really great lately.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Hurricane Strike! Radiant! Reload! This
Sword Rain!
These things really get on my nerves.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Hurricane Strike!
It got fire!
I'm done! Let him march me!
Like you all are! All yours! Not right! Sword Rain Alpha!
Let the marksman handle this! Watch and
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn! Sword Rain Alpha!
explosion!
Eternal Devastation! Crush! I'm not done!
Will this Hellraiser blow?
Sword Rain Alpha! Long! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Not a chance! Make this!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here, let me help.
Not a chance!
Hurricane Strike! Do it!
Here I go, Helene! In an instant! Impact Block!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. Gotta break through!
Reflect on thy sins.
They smite with black flame!
Come one, come all!
Hurricane Strike! Rise and shine! These ones can run rings around us. I never miss.
Crush!
No chance!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing
Dragon
art.
Swarm!
Prepare to be ideal, though sweet of
Double Demon Fang!
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Dragon Swarm! Catapult! Eat this!
Piercing roar!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Going in.
Lunar!
Do it. Ridwell. Frozen.
Hammer!
Resonate with the
Too
earth!
slow. Watch and freeze.
Stalagmite!
Castle! Rising Falcon!
Water. Here I come. This one is
Moon
mine.
Gate!
Inferno crossing.
Bloody
Mirage! Sword Rain! Sword Rain Alpha!
They smite with
Hurricane
fury!
Blade!
No further!
Mirage!
I'm
You're
ready!
in it!
Jolene! Hey! Blow them away!
My turn!
Elusive deity!
Sword
One more. Mega ray.
Seismic
Take
rush!
this! Hurricane Block!
They smite with
Sword Rain
blackened
Alpha!
blade!
You require a hand.
You escape!
I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphin.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Negative
Freeze Lancer. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
dispose of the trap.
Here I come!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. A spot of feast hunting, anyone?
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of swords. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Double Demon Cut!
No dog shall break this
I'm not done! Eat their
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? Deny your words. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this!
I'm right beside you.
Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done! Tear! Searing Gale!
Awaken and reach!
Healing circle. Tiger blade.
And just like that, I'm
being
back in it.
interrupted.
Start by holding the front line.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
All healed.
Time to heal! Okay, here I go! Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! Here I come! Double Demon! Take this!
I'm going to need to use
Dragon
all the power of my healing word.
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
That'll bring you down.
Shine! Dragon Flame inside me!
Here's the evil.
I'm not done! Ignite!
Allow me to help.
Freeze Lancer.
You're mine!
Much obliged.
Time to shine.
Double Demon Fang!
Tell me about
Tornado Drive!
Healing circle.
Appreciate the help! Dragon Sword Rain Alpha!
Not in your dreams.
Elusive Dragon Swarm!
my head spinning just walking.
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Look sharp.
Sword Rain Alpha! Russia! This one's all mine! Elusive Deity!
I owe you one for that. Crescent, I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Shine! Here I come! Back to generation!
Healing circle.
Suffer in
Dragon
silence.
Swarm! Double
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Lightning all the power of my healing word.
Bloody howling! Incineration Wave! Dragon Swarm!
Outstanding form.
Struck!
Take it.
Rising Fang!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Here I come!
Out of it,
Dragon Swarm! Escape! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Looks like it could be worth something.
And thus our strength yet grows. Light. Another incantation ruined.
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
My head's spinning just watching you.
This one's mine.
Take this! No escape!
Nothing gets by me.
Dragon Swarm!
Show you what my art can do.
On your knees! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you.
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine.
Try harder!
Eagle Ray.
I have no limit! Dragon Swarm!
Outstanding form!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Mirage! Here I
I'm
come!
going to need to use all the power of my Hang Arts to accomplish it.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Spirits within the
Oh,
soil.
no, done!
Awaken
Eat
and
this!
wreak havoc!
Thunder Tide!
Eternal Devastation!
Here's the evil.
Incineration
Freeze
Wave!
Lancer! Don't mind if I do. Here, let me help.
Air Vector!
Flaming
Tornado!
Time to shine. Glacial
Take
Spirit.
this!
Here's the evil.
Vacuum Blade!
If it's in the
Double
sky,
Demon
my
Blade!
arms are interrupted. Bring you down. Hurricane denied.
Bloody howling!
Dragon Swarm!
Steering flip. Reload.
Air pressure!
Switch to offense. Thunder Tide.
Dragon Swarm!
Shine! Radiant light!
Double Demon Shot!
Regeneration! Regeneration!
Steering pet. Hurricane
This one's all mine!
Blizzard blow.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Go ready. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
Out of my way. Healing art.
Spirits within the soil.
Damn it!
Hurricane strike. Blizzard blow.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Reload.
Here I come!
Driving
me mad! Sword Rain Alpha! Not
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm not done!
In a bind?
Sword Rain Alpha! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz. Prepare to be sealed, oh people. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk we're doing. Eat dirt. Make it rain. Bring you down.
In an instant! Impact Block! Not a chance!
On your knees.
Hurricane
It's on!
shield.
Dragon Swarm! I'm not done!
All in order.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Igneous discharge.
Double Demon Fang!
On your knees.
Hurricane
I'm
shield.
ready.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Gotta break through! You're mine! Come and face me! Try harder! Eternal Devastation! Crush! Dragon! Dragon Swarm!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Shine!
Here I come!
Here's the force of regeneration!
Make it rain! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Mirage! Negative gate! Take this!
Blizzard blow.
No escape!
I'm ready! Air pressure!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
dynamite with blackened blade!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Shine!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn!
Regenerate!
Dragon Form! Death! Vacuum Blade!
Going in!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial
Shine! Radiant light!
Take this!
Of regeneration!
Crush!
Regenerate!
Crush!
Let us take to the fray!
Dragon Form!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
I'll heal you all!
Appreciate the help. Their arts were interrupted.
Plenty left!
Sorry, trouble.
Same
That helps.
Water, hear my call!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine! How about this?
You're mine!
Here's the healing arc!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Damn!
Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade!
A thrilling performance.
No escape! Strike!
Have you seen?
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Mirage! Try harder!
Elusive deity!
I'll heal you all!
Sword Rain Alpha! Strike!
Let me help!
Vacuum Blade! Double Demon Fang! Try harder!
Lightning meteor! Infernal crossbow!
Dragon Form!
How do you like being pounded into
Vacuum
shape?
Blade!
Benediction light.
Switch to offense!
This one keeps
Far
charging
out.
us!
That's what my shield's for.
You're
Get
mine.
behind me. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolitor!
Lunar corruption!
I'm ready!
How about
Kill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Out of our way!
You're mine! Escape!
I don't have much left. Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Soil.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Dragon
By me.
Resonate
Sword
with the
Rain
earth.
Alpha!
On your
Hurricane Foot!
Dance!
air pressure!
Rising Sun!
Reload!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Bloody
No, it's
That'll bring
time!
you down!
Get behind, make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this!
Yeah! And the bubble is to me! Catapult!
Sword Rain Alpha! Not today!
Catapult!
Dragon Form!
Seismic rupture!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Burning strike! Glacial
Sword Rain
spear!
Alpha!
Here's the evil!
Devastation!
Meteor!
Strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear me!
Dragon Form!
Burning strike!
Showtime! Mirage!
Spread! Glacial
You're
spear!
mine!
Here's the evil!
Sword Rain Alpha! Mirage!
Inferno! Water! Hear my call!
You're
Where are
finished!
you going? Going in!
You're mine!
Hurricane
Sword Rain Alpha!
Long! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Can you take
My
it?
turn!
Water! Hear my
Strike!
call!
No
Blizzard
escape!
Red! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Mirage!
Within the
Freeze
stone.
Lancer!
Here I come! Devastation! Stardust!
Masterful dash!
Mirage! You're mine!
Burning
Glacial
spear!
Yours to
Here's
be
the
let
evil!
free!
Freeze Lancer!
Ignite!
I'm ready!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's see what you've got.
Power of flame! Without a trace! Two heads! Not even fair! Burning strike!
I can carve through armor! Look sharp! Air pressure! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Going in!
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
One more!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Enough done!
Now my clothes are ruined. Guess I had to use... Aw, too shy! I can't heal you forever!
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, darling.
Not done yet!
Glacial Fire! Inferno Crossing!
Dragon Swarm! There!
Mega Ray! I'm all sucked up!
In the soil. Awaken
Mega
and
Ray!
wreak havoc.
Enough done! Devastation! Mirage!
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Take this!
Elusive deity!
Take this! Vacuum Blade!
Finish without a trace!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Can you take it?
Dragon
Take it.
Swarm!
Explosion!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Blizzard Blow!
Double Demon Blade!
By the power of
You're
Finish
mine!
without a
Dragon
trace!
Swarm! Eat dirt!
Oh, too shy to come over!
I can carve
Here,
through
help
armor
me
and
out.
ghost you.
Double Demon Blade! Vacuum Blade!
Outstanding form! Radiant
Crush!
nuclear!
Devastation!
This one's mine!
With the dust.
Inferno Crossing!
Raising you apart. I'm gonna need more. The arts are being interrupted.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Spirit is in the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc.
Stunner! Tear! Searing Gale! Dragon Dash!
On your
This one's mine! Time to shine!
air pressure.
Nuclear! And again!
You're mine!
Downfall!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Shattering of pieces!
Attack time!
Devastation! Take this!
Rending you apart.
Sword Rain Alpha! There!
I can carve through armor.
You're mine!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I lack the energy for healing arts. Coming through.
Let me help!
Come and face me!
Everlasting darkness.
Negative
gain.
Take this!
Reload! Lunar
Bloody
corruption!
holiday.
Guardian field! I'm all sides up! Searing
Sword
flame!
Rain Alpha!
Masterful dash.
I'm
Sword
going
Rain
to use
Alpha!
all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this. Guardian field!
Here I come! Eat dirt!
Sorry to trouble you.
We do the same
Dragon
community.
Swarm! Sword
This
Rain
one's
Alpha!
mine! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! By the shield and ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've used a bit too much healing.
This looks nice and tough.
I'll do
Shattering
my
the
best!
pieces!
This one's mine!
Inferno Blazing! Try hard time to cross blade!
On your
Time to shot! Look shot! Dragon!
Lunar corruption!
Vacuum blades!
Gemini
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Burning
No escape!
Seismic rupture!
It's over! Sword Rain
Thrilling
Alpha!
performance.
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Another incantation ruined.
Soil! Awakening! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Vacuum blade! No escape! Eternal devastation! Ignite!
Bloody howling!
Sword Rain Alpha! Raining flash!
My head's spinning just watching you!
Try harder!
Dragon Scale!
This one keeps charging us!
Denied! That's what my shield's for! Get the hunter!
Done! Leave it to you! Vacuum blade!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'll smash you!
There!
Outstanding form! No more playing nice!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lunar blast!
Elusive
Rain down!
Here I come! Crush!
Look sharp!
Vacuum blade!
An outstanding effect!
Here's the
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Radiant, I'm all stuck
Eternal
The
devastation!
fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Burn!
I'm ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Discourteous son.
Come one, come all!
Water, hear my call!
Ready and ready!
Burning heal! Hurricane
Vacuum blade! You're mine!
Freeze
Enough
Lancer!
done! You're finished! Sword Rain
I
out!
can
Carve
carve
through
you
all!
Oh, do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear!
Now!
Pierce evil!
Start up!
everlasting
Mirage!
negative
You're
gate,
mine!
rending you apart.
Hurricane!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
I'll take you all on!
Here's a healing art!
I've used too much.
Hurricane Stalagmite! Blizzard
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain pressure! Here I come!
Rending you apart!
Bloody howling! Fine freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Go in! Where are you going?
I'm ready!
Chikara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Now! You're mine!
Not by a
to be
long
sealed.
shot.
Feet or foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Devastation! Hurricane
Elusive deity!
Freeze Blade! Make it
everlasting.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
My turn! Here I come! Rising!
Lunar corruption!
Resonate with the earth!
On guard!
Stalagmite!
Take this!
On your knees!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it
We
rain!
turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
Sword Rain!
Radiant energy!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Resonate with the earth!
Inferno!
Spirits within the
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Lunar blast!
Dragon Swarm! Devastation! Ignite!
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Hear my call! Hurricane strike! Spread!
Smash you!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition! Piercing
Vacuum
Roar!
Blade!
Glacial Spear!
A thrilling performance.
This one's
Hitting pile driver!
Spear!
No
Pierce
escape!
evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Great Lancer! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Eternal Devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
Sword Rain Alpha! Crush!
Confiscated! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Reflect on thy sting.
I'll stop it, charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Hurricane Strike!
Eternal Devastation!
It's go time!
Water! Hear my call!
Stalagmite!
Spread!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and wreak
Glacial
havoc!
Spear!
You're mine!
Freeze down!
You're all! Stay away from my friend!
Water! Hear my call!
An astral art?
That's my cue! Spread!
Shut him down! Sword Rain Alpha!
I
Take
can't
this!
lose!
Eat dirt!
Lunar
Take
Hurricane
it!
Strike!
Vacuum
By the
Blade!
power of radiant
Let's
steel!
go!
That'll bring you down!
Sword Rain Alpha!
On your knees.
Nothing can stop me!
Bending you apart.
Far enough!
I'm expert coming through!
Negative gate.
You're mine!
Burning strike!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!